Woke up this morning, suitcase by the door, $43 and a note on the floor. She said, don't come looking, don't you dare call my name. Left the coffee cold and she walked out in the rain. Drove to the station, 12:15 was the last. Stood there on the platform, watching the red lights pass. Man at the window said, son, where you bound tonight? I said, anywhere, the dark don't feel so tight. Last train from Memphis, rolling into the black. Took everything she promised, and she ain't coming back. Whistle crying lonesome, steel wheels on the track. Last train from Memphis, Lord, I can't turn back. Found a window seat with a broken latch and a crack. Watch the city lights die in the dark behind my back. Old man beside me, smelling of bourbon and smoke, said, boy, every man on this train got a story that broke. Last train from Memphis, rolling into the black. Took everything she promised, and she ain't coming back. Whistle crying lonesome, steel wheels on the track. Last train from Memphis, Lord, I can't turn back. I still smell a perfume on the collar of my shirt. Some wounds don't bleed out, they just settle in the hurt. Maybe down the line I'll find a reason to stay, but tonight this train is the only thing moving my way. Last train from Memphis, rolling into the black. Took everything she promised, and she ain't coming back. Whistle crying lonesome, steel wheels on the track. Last train from Memphis, Lord, I ain't ever going back. Bar on the corner, a 3rd and Vine. Neon beer sign blinking half the time. Bartender's name is Lou, she knows what I drink. Sets it down without a word before I even think. empty stools and a jukebox stuck on slow. Some woman singing about a man she let go. I tip my glass to the mirror on the wall. The man staring back at me don't look right at all. Neon and whiskey, that's my Monday night. Neon and whiskey keeps the ghost from sight. Pour it slow, pour it dark, pour it to the brim. Neon and whiskey till the light gets dim. Phone's been quiet for 11 days straight. Could've called fast, but I always call too late. Lou slides me another, says, honey, go on home. Home is just four walls where I'm more alone. Neon and whiskey, that's my Monday night. Neon and whiskey keeps the ghost from sight. Pour it slow, pour it dark, pour it to the brim. Neon and whiskey till the light gets dim. More song on the jukebox before I go. B.B. King knows exactly what I know. The thrill is gone, but the pain keeps hanging around. Something about this bar stool keeps me off the ground. Neon and whiskey, yeah, that's my Monday prayer. Neon and whiskey for a heart beyond repair. Pour it slow, pour it dark, pour it to the brim. Neon and whiskey, Lord have mercy on him.
Drove a '69 Chevy with a cracked windshield, hair tied back, bare feet on the steering wheel. Said I got nowhere to be and nowhere that I'm from. Smile like a storm coming, Lord, I should've run. We stopped at a diner outside Clarksdale, Tennessee. Pie on the counter, and she poured coffee for me. She laughed at everything and meant none of it twice. Prettiest woman I ever saw, and the coldest ice. Dust roll with your devil blue eyes. Every truth you ever told me was a beautiful lie. You came in like summer and you left like the cold. Dirty road woman, Lord, you took my soul. October, she was 3 towns gone. Left a scarf on my chair and a name in my songs. I still drive past the diner to check if she's there. Just an empty stool and the smell of her hair. Death row woman with your devil blue eyes. Every truth you ever told me was a beautiful lie. You came in like summer and you left like the cold. Death row woman, Lord, you took my soul. Someday she'll blow back through on the cracked up road. I'll be older, maybe wiser, still carrying the load. But I'll hold the door open and I'll pour her a cup. 'Cause a man who loves the blues never truly gives up. Dust roll woman with your devil blue eyes. I'll take the beautiful lies over the cold goodbyes. You came in like summer, Lord, you came in like gold. Dust roll woman, you still got my soul.
$32 gets you a room and a key. Thin walls, thin towel, and a busted TV. Parking lot floodlight shines through the drape. I lay here thinking about what I can't escape. Next room over, somebody's having a fight. Baby crying through the wall at 2 in the night. I got my boots on, still dressed just in case. In case what I don't know, I just can't face this place. Room 9 at the Lakeview, end of the line. Cigarette burns on the Bible, water rings on the shrine. One more night in the in-between. Room 9 at the Lakeview, worst place I've ever been. Called her number 3 times from the phone on the wall. 3rd time it rang out, she just let it fall. Ice machine humming in the hall like a prayer. I pour one last drink for the silence in the air. Room 9 at the Lakeview, end of the line. Cigarette burns on the Bible, water rings on the shrine. One more night in the in-between. Room 9 at the Lakeview, worst place I've ever been. Dawn comes gray parking lot light. I watch a trucker pull out long before it's bright. He don't look back and I don't blame him none. Some roads only move you when you're done being undone. Room 9 at the Lakeview, I'm checking out today. Cigarette burns on a Bible, gonna put it away. Can't live in the in-between no more. Room 9 at the Lakeview, I'm walking out the door. Worked the Delta clay since I was 17. Hardest working man this county's ever seen. Now my knuckles lock up every time it rains, and the boss man drives a Cadillac while I nurse these pains. Mama used to say, boy, the Lord will provide. I believed her words, but the Lord is late tonight. Beans on the stove and a creak in the floor. My boy asked me, Daddy, is there anything more? Got rust on my boots and dirt under my nails. Worked half my life, but the good life always fails. Lord knows I tried, yes I tried to get through. Rust on my boots, that's all I got to show you. Saw a man in a suit on the steps of the bank. Smiled at me kind, Lord, it made my stomach sink. Said, we appreciate your service. Here's your last check. 22 years of work, and that's what I get. Got rust on my boots and dirt under my nails. Worked half my life, but the good life always fails. Lord knows I tried, yes I tried to get through. Rust on my boots, that's all I got to show you. But tonight I'm gonna play this old guitar till my fingers bleed. Something about the blues gives a broke man what he needs. You can take the job, you can take the house and the car. Can't take the music, can't take these 6 strings and these scars. Got rust on my boots, but a fire in my chest. Worked half my life, Lord, I gave it my best. May not have much, but I still got the blues. Rust on my boots, and I got nothing to lose. Bought this guitar in 1987 from a pawn shop on the south side of Memphis. Guy behind the counter said she's been played hard. I said that's my thesis. Frets worn down on the low strings. Tuning peg won't hold a D. Sounds like it already knows everything that's ever happening to me. Played it the night my father died. Couldn't think of what else to do. Sat on the back steps in the cold and played the only thing I knew. 12-bar blues in the E, same thing I've been playing since I was a kid. Guitar didn't ask me what was wrong, just let me play, and that's what it did. What the guitar knows, it keeps between us two. What the guitar knows, more than I can tell you. Every fight, every loss, every long and sleepless night. What the guitar knows, it holds it all just right. Picked it up last Easter, ran her thumb across the strings. She said, "Grandpa, how come your guitar sounds so sad when it sings?" I said, "It's not sad, baby, it's honest. There's a difference in the tone." She nodded like she understood. 7 years old and already grown. What the guitar knows, it keeps between us two. What the guitar knows, more than I can tell you. Every fight, every loss, every long and sleepless night. What the guitar knows, it holds it all just right. Someday I'll pass it on to someone with more road ahead than behind. Hope the new air on the frets will be the good kind. A guitar holds the shape of every hand that ever held it true. What the guitar knows is the sum of me and you. What the guitar knows, I'll take it to my grave. What the guitar knows, it's everything I gave. Every fight, every loss, every long and sleepless There used to be a bar on the edge of town that had no happy hour sign. No trivia night, no dainty cocktails, no chalkboard looking fine. Just a bar full lights, a man named Hector behind the wood, and the understanding that you came there 'cause nowhere else felt good. Hector never asked your name until the third visit, that was the rule. Said a man needs a few sessions to get the measure of his cool. By the fourth time he'd pour before you sat, know your measure and your mood. That bar was a second language, it took time to be understood. The last honest bar in America, on the edge of something gone. The last honest bar in America, holding on, holding on. No pretense, no performance, just the drink and the drill. The last honest bar in America, Lord, I miss him. 8-foot parking structure where it stood, 7 stories of gray. I drove past on a Wednesday, thought I could smell the whiskey anyway. Ghost bars are real, I've stood inside a dozen of them. The walls remember what the cities tried to condemn. The last honest bar in America, on the edge of something gone. The last honest bar in America, holding on, holding on. No pretense, no performance, just the drink and the dim. The last honest bar in America, Lord, I miss him. Tucson sends me a card at Christmas every year. Short notes, no return address, just enough to know he's here. Some people hold a place together by just being who they are. Hector was the bar was Hector, and that was the start. The last honest bar in America, it lived and it died. The last honest bar in America, I'm glad I was inside. No pretense, no performance, just the drink and the real. The last honest bar in America taught me how to feel. Power went out on the second day. Lit 2 candles, found a bottle I forgot I had tucked away. Sat in the kitchen in the dark, just me and the sound of the roof. Hadn't been that alone with myself since I lost the proof. On the 3rd day I found her letters in a box under the stairs. Read every one of them by candlelight like I was saying prayers. Her handwriting was small and careful, like she was afraid to take up space. That's the thing that kills me most, she was always shrinking just in case. 3 days of rain, and I fell all the way down. 3 days of rain, and I nearly drowned. No phone signal, no distraction, just the water and the night. 3 days of rain, and somehow I came out right. Power came back on the morning of day 4. Everything buzzing to life. Microwave blinking, refrigerator humming, stereo playing like a fife. I turned it all back off and sat in the quiet one more hour. 3 days of rain had given me something I needed, some kind of power. 3 days of rain, and I fell all the way down. 3 days of rain, and I nearly drowned. No phone signal, no distraction, just the water and the night. 3 days of rain, and somehow I came out right. We're all so afraid of silence, so afraid of what we'll hear. Give it 3 days with no escape, and you'll face your whole career. The blues knew this before the internet, before the noise we keep. Blues is just 3 days of rain and a man who didn't sleep. 3 days of rain, I'd do it again. 3 days of rain broke me down, made me a friend. Friend to myself, the only one who stays. 3 days of rain and better days. My hands are stained with 40 years of oil. I can't get out. Lava soap and a nail brush, they gave up without a doubt. My wife used to hold him anyway, said she liked the rough. Said these hands build everything we got, that's more than enough. Retired in March, gave back the keys to Bay number 3. Tito and the boys threw a party with a cake that said finally free. First Monday morning home, I sat at the table for 2 hours straight. Didn't know what to do with hands that had no weight. The mechanic's hands don't know how to rest. The mechanic's hands always put to the test. 40 years of fixing what was broken in the world. nothing to do. Mrs. Patterson Civic, the Henderson's old Subaru. My grandson asked me, Grandpa, why do you do it for nothing? I said, baby, these hands need a purpose. That ain't nothing. The mechanic's hands don't know how to rest. The mechanic's hands always put to the test. 40 years of fixing what was broken in the world. The mechanic's hands. Now I'm the engine, and I'm a little unfurled. I picked up a guitar last September. Never played a note in my life. Calluses on my fingers from the wrenches. My wife said that's right. These hands that fix Fords and Chevys, now they're learning a G chord. Turns out broken men can fix themselves. Just takes a different kind of board. The mechanic's hands found a new kind of work. The mechanic's hands picking strings through the herd. 40 years of fixing, now fixing myself. The mechanic's hands, best tool on the shelf. Casino where the crossroads used to be. Dollar slots and carpet, Robert Johnson looking down at me. I put in a quarter, pulled the arm, walked out with nothing new. Ain't that the same deal the devil offered? He just modernized the view. Drove the length of 61 from New Orleans to the Minnesota line. Every little town with a bolded window and a Dollar General sign. America is beautiful and brutal in the exact same breath. The blues was born right here between the living and the dead. Highway 61 ain't free, never was, never will be. Highway 61 ain't free, cost you something just to see. The music, the cotton, the blood in the ground. Highway 61 ain't free, that's why it sounds the way it sounds. Ate lunch in a diner outside Clarksdale with a preacher and a trucker. They argued about God and gas prices like brothers, like they both were suckers. I ate my pie and kept my mouth shut, let the conversation roll. Some arguments are just how people say I'm trying to keep my soul. Highway 61 ain't free, never was, never will be. Highway 61 ain't free, cost you something just to see. The music, the cotton, the blood in the ground. Highway 61 ain't free, that's why it sounds sounds. Somewhere specific and hard. Came from men and women who had everything taken except the chord. I play it now in air conditioning with a good guitar and cold water. Least I can do is know what it costs, know who paid the owner. Highway 61 ain't free. Play it like you know. Highway 61 ain't free. Every note let it show. The music, the cotton, the blood in the ground. Highway 61 ain't free, and that's the most honest sound. The house has been empty for 3 years, but I haven't packed a single thing. Her reading glasses on the nightstand, her handwriting on everything. Grocery list on the fridge that I can't bring myself to take down. Milk, lemons, that bread you like, I still hear the sound. My son says, Pop, you gotta sell it. Place is too big for one man. I say, give me till the spring. I've been saying that since the plan. Something in the walls holds the years we built together. I'm not ready to hand that over. Not now, not ever. There's something in the walls of this house I can't leave. Something in the walls, Lord, it makes it hard to breathe. Every room a photograph, every corner her name. Something in the wall, and I'm glad it came. In the evenings I sit in a chair by the window on the east side. Watch the same lights you watched for 30 years roll in like a tide. That light hits the floor at 4 o'clock exactly every day. She used to say that's God's signal that everything's okay. There's something in the walls of this house I can't leave. Something in the walls, Lord, it makes it hard to breathe. Every room a photograph, every corner her name. Something in the wall, and I'm glad it came. Maybe grief is just love with nowhere to go. Pooling in the corners of the rooms you used to know. I'd rather live inside it than pretend it ain't true. Something in the walls, and that something is you. Something in the walls, I'll be here till spring. Something in the walls, listening for anything. The house is quiet, but it ain't empty, no. Something in the walls, and I love it so.
"61 years old and I still reach for the phone when something goes wrong. Still a number first in my head, still a voice in every sad song. Old dog sitting by the door waiting for someone who ain't coming back. Everybody told me to move on, nobody told me how to unlearn that. My daughter says, "Dad, you should try one of those apps, meet somebody new." I told her, "Baby girl, your daddy is a one-frequency radio." She laughed and she got quiet, and she hugged me a little too long. Kids know more about your grief than you think. They carry it all along. Oh, went to a dinner party. Woman across the table had your same laugh. Excused myself before dessert. Sat in my car for an hour and a half. Don't tell me that's not love. Don't tell me that's not real. Some men carry their whole lives in the way they feel. Oh, doggone tricks can't teach me nothing new. Oh, doggone tricks, still thinking about you. Might be foolish, might be proud, might be wrong. Oh, doggone tricks and a 40-year-old song. I don't want a cure, and I don't want advice. I had the real thing once, I ain't settling for nice. So let me sit here on this porch with my coffee going cold. Old dog, old tricks, that's a dignified way to grow.